see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. He's got a man left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got it over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's go. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. Setting up the screen. On the move, past the 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Throwing it again here. Short pass. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it brings up a San Francisco first down. They'll throw it again. On the move, headed right. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Goal to go, it's a pass play. Escapes the pocket. And he will score, it's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He's trying to go deep again. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 70 range. Go.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. They'll try and punch it in. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw here on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He's on the move. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to... Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll run for this. And they bring him down around the 34.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Rolling left, buying some time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
19 tight. Trap 60.
2nd and 4. Hits his running back. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Set up. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Jukes out a one-stop. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Warrior 70. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's a throw. Touchdown, San Francisco! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. So we've got a flag down. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Back to throw now. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense staying on the field. This is fourth down. They're throwing it. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set. Hook.
They'll throw on first. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready. 18. Pioneer. Go.
From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this